Hey car enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the world of 1970s muscle cars, but with a twist. While everyone knows the big names like the Mustang, Camaro, and Charger, there were some incredible muscle cars from the 70s that flew under the radar. These underappreciated beasts might not have received the fame they deserved, but trust me, they packed plenty of power and style. So buckle up, because we're counting down the top 10 overlooked muscle cars from the 1970s, the hidden gems that still pack a punch today. Let's get started. The 1971 AMC Javelin AMX was a bold and underrated muscle car that combined aggressive styling with powerful performance. As AMC's answer to the Mustang and Camaro, the Javelin AMX featured a 401 cubic inch V8 producing 330 horsepower, making it a formidable competitor. Its long, wide stance, flared fenders, and distinctive front-end design set it apart from other muscle cars of the era. Beyond aesthetics, the Javelin AMX excelled in handling, thanks to improved suspension and a well-balanced chassis. Despite being overshadowed by more popular muscle cars, the 1971 AMX remains a classic, celebrated for its uniqueness, power, and racing pedigree. The 1974 Pontiac GTO was the final iteration of the legendary GTO before it was discontinued, marking the end of an era. Unlike its predecessors, the 1974 model was based on the Pontiac Ventura, making it smaller and lighter. It came with a 350 cubic inch V8 producing 200 horsepower, with an optional 400 cubic inch V8 for more power. Though it lacked the brute force of earlier models, the 1974 GTO still delivered solid performance and sharp handling. Often overlooked, this GTO was a last attempt to keep the muscle car spirit alive during rising fuel costs and emissions regulations. Today, it's a rare and underrated classic. The 1970 Ford Torino Cobra was a high-performance muscle car built for speed and power. Equipped with a 429 cubic inch Super Cobra Jet V8, it produced up to 375 horsepower, making it one of the most formidable Fords of its time. With an aggressive fastback design, functional hood scoop, and aerodynamic body, the Torino Cobra was built for both drag racing and street dominance. It featured a heavy-duty suspension, a 4-speed manual transmission, and the legendary drag pack option for enhanced performance. Though often overshadowed by Mustangs, the 1970 Torino Cobra remains a true muscle car legend, valued by collectors today. The 1977 Dodge Aspen RT was an underrated muscle car that blended performance with practicality. While the late 1970s saw declining horsepower due to emissions regulations, the Aspen RT still packed a punch with its optional 360 cubic inch V8, producing up to 170 horsepower. With bold stripes, sporty styling, and available T-top roof, the Aspen RT had a classic muscle car look. It featured improved handling and a lightweight design, making it a fun driver's car. Though often overlooked in favor of earlier Mopars, the Aspen RT remains a unique and affordable entry into the classic muscle car world. The 1973 Mercury Cougar XR7 was a stylish and powerful luxury muscle car that offered a balance of performance and comfort. As Mercury's upscale alternative to the Ford Mustang, the XR7 featured a refined interior with wood grain accents, plush seating, and advanced options like air conditioning and power windows. Under the hood, it offered a 351 Cleveland V8 with up to 264 horsepower, with an optional 429 cubic inch V8 for more power. Its sleek design, hidden headlights, and long hood gave it a commanding presence. Though overshadowed by other muscle cars, the Cougar XR7 remains a beloved classic for collectors today. The 1971 Buick GSX Stage 1 was a high-performance muscle car that combined luxury with raw power. Equipped with a 455 cubic inch V8, the Stage 1 package boosted output to 345 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, making it one of the most torque-heavy muscle cars of its time. With its bold stripes, aggressive stance, and rear spoiler, the GSX stood out on the streets. Despite stricter emissions regulations in 1971, it remained a fierce competitor. Though often overlooked in favor of Chevelles and GTOs, The Buick GSX Stage 1 is now a highly sought-after classic for muscle car enthusiasts. The 1974 Chevrolet Nova SS was a stylish and powerful muscle car that maintained Chevy's performance legacy despite tightening emissions regulations. Featuring a 350 cubic inch V8 producing 185 to 200 horsepower, with an optional 454 big block V8, the Nova SS delivered impressive speed and acceleration. Its aggressive front-end design, SS badging, and sporty stripes gave it a bold appearance. The Nova's lightweight body and solid suspension made it a capable street machine. Though often overshadowed by the Camaro and Chevelle, the 1974 Nova SS remains an underrated classic, offering muscle car performance in a smaller, more affordable package. The 1970 Plymouth Duster 340 was a lightweight, high-performance muscle car that delivered impressive power at an affordable price. Equipped with a 340 cubic inch V8 producing 275 horsepower, the Duster 340 was quick, agile, and capable of outperforming larger, heavier muscle cars. Its sleek fastback design, bold graphics, and aggressive stance gave it a distinctive look. With a performance-tuned suspension and optional 4-speed manual transmission, it offered an exciting driving experience. Often overlooked in favor of bigger Mopars, the Duster 340 was a true sleeper car, combining speed, style, and affordability, making it a favorite among enthusiasts today. The 1972 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442 was a powerful and stylish muscle car that continued the Cutlass tradition of performance. Powered by a 455 cubic inch V8, producing up to 270 horsepower, it offered plenty of muscle while maintaining a smooth ride. The 442 package included a heavy-duty suspension, front and rear spoilers, and distinctive styling cues like dual exhaust tips and wide wheels. While emissions regulations and insurance costs limited performance compared to earlier models, the 1972 Cutlass 442 still delivered impressive acceleration and handling. Today, it's a sought-after classic for its combination of performance, style, and Oldsmobile's reputation for quality. The 1979 Chrysler 300 marked the return of the iconic nameplate after a long hiatus, offering a blend of luxury and performance. This version was more focused on comfort and style, featuring a 360 cubic inch V8 engine producing 180 horsepower. With its sleek, angular design, vinyl roof, and plush interior, the 300 exuded elegance. While it lacked the raw muscle of earlier models, it offered a smooth ride, luxurious appointments, and a quiet cabin, appealing to those seeking a refined driving experience. The 1979 Chrysler 300 is now a classic example of late 70s automotive design, valued by collectors.